Once again, I welcome you all to the Holistic Fitness online Febinar, webinar that is based on fitness concepts, Fit Woman, Fit Nation, powered by Food and Wellness. Thank you for showing interest and joining in. At Holistic Fitness Online, we help organizations to improve employee engagement and productivity through holistic fitness intervention and programs. Our programs are online and hence can be accessed from anywhere. We also customize our team building activities as per the need of the client. As beauty is not defined by color of the skin, we believe that fitness is not defined by having six pack abs or toned body only. Our well balanced approach spans across physical, mental, and spiritual fitness dimensions. We bust the myths around fitness and make it easy to understand and practice for housewives, students, working professionals, and everyone. We believe that when we teach a man, we teach one person. When we teach a woman, we reach a generation. Women represent the cornerstone of a family's overall health, ensuring they have access to quality care, also can lead to improved health for children and families. The health of families, communities, and nation are no doubt tied to the health of women. The homemakers work day in and day out with no or very less focus and support on health and fitness. Hence, today we have our experts to discuss how women can achieve fitness from the comfort of their home with basic knowledge and exercise. Okay, so today we have two great experts with us. We have Divya Verma. She's currently working as the senior relationship manager at LinkedIn, and she's the fitness enthusiast and personally my UG senior as well. So I welcome you, Divya ma'am, to the session, and I'd like you to continue with your journey and inspire us with your fitness journey.
Hi everyone, pleased to meet you all. Um, about me, like Shivangi mentioned, that I'm working as a senior relationship manager with LinkedIn. It's been a few months now, and my fitness journey started back in 2018 when I felt like I've put on a lot of weight. That's initially how I got the motivation that probably I should lose some kind of weight or I should start eating healthy. And that's when I started going to gym. I started eating healthy. There was a substantial change in the energy levels that I felt. And after that, it was all about discipline. It was all about how you stay consistent and persistent, because I've also in the past few years I've gained weight, then lost weight again. It's always up and down, right? But I always feel that when you start getting into this journey of fitness, you can't take a step back because you don't feel like you can always have some downs, but you feel like that I should get back on track. You keep experimenting, and like Shivangi mentioned that it's not just physical health that you should focus on, but also mental and spiritual, because it completes you as a whole. So that's pretty much about my journey. I also have an Insta page which I started just to motivate people, so that if I can do it, everybody can do it. And it's I won't say it's very easy, but I won't say it's difficult either. It's all about persistence. You just have to be persistent. And I would also like to thank Holistic Fitness team to invite me and to give this opportunity to speak with people and to share my journey with everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Divya ma'am. I would like to open the platform for any questions. If the participants have any questions for Divya regarding her journey and what inspired her and what are the challenges she faced, please type in the chat box and we can have her answer them. Okay, so Divya ma'am, we have a question that what do you feel was the most difficult part of the journey?
So I used to go to gym in the morning, and that was the hardest part, to get out of your bed every day and to take that decision, because you feel lazy, you feel like maybe you can do it tomorrow. That was the most difficult part. And second difficult part, I would say, is starting. Once you start, you feel like now there's nothing which can stop you. But to stay consistent, I think that is something which is difficult to do. Yes, I was just saying that try to eat food which is more close to the source. It will really help you with your energy levels, and hydrate yourself as much as possible. Keep drinking water, even if you're at home, because when you're in a work from home situation, you don't feel like having water. Just keep it uh, at the bedside or wherever you're sitting, and just keep sipping on water. It really helps you.
Hello, Divya. I think it's very interactive session. So I would like to know that we know that fitness is maintained in the kitchen, not in the gym. That 80% is a diet. So how you
Absolutely.
maintain your meal throughout the busy day?
Throughout the busy day, like I said, I try to depend on fruits or vegetables, like kind of like salads or something. But I also have food which is cooked at home. For example, even if I'm cooking, I'll have simple chapati and stuff like that. But I would not, order food. That is something that I would strictly avoid.
I think that's exactly what holistic fitness has been promoting all this while, that it's not about going for the conventional means, it's about adapting fitness in your daily routine, and how we can actually proceed with this journey through making small changes in our lifestyle. And I believe you have uh, aptly presented that. Thank you so much, Divya.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We wish you all the best for your journey, and please keep inspiring people.
I think there's one more question, so I'll
Yeah,
have
we
it.
have one more question. So,
Okay. Will we gain weight if we stop going to gym and working out? Actually, no. Like Akshay mentioned, that it is 70% dependent on the kind of food that you have. I've also lost weight without working out by strictly depending on diet and just walking. However, if you're going to the gym, you sort of gain muscle. So when you stop going to the gym, that there is a muscle loss, which can contribute to a little, weight gain. But that's still manageable if you have an eye on your diet. So I would say diet is the most crucial part of any fitness journey.
so next we have Meenu with us. She's a clinical dietitian in private practice in Singapore for the last 7 years and served more than 10,000 clients worldwide. She has clients from all parts of world, ranging from USA, Hong Kong, Africa, India, Dubai, South America, Australia, Europe, UK, Indonesia, Vietnam, and UAE. She holds a master degree in dietetics and food service management, as well as a certificate in nutrition and childcare. Her specialization is in advising clients on weight management, medical conditions like diabetes, cancer, acidity, arthritis, PCOD, IBS, and many more. She also advises clients on nutrition during pregnancy, post-and-free, menopause, and child nutrition. With nearly 25,000 followers on LinkedIn and presence on multiple social media platforms, she is well connected and followed personality. Let's welcome and hear from the authority in the field, Ms. Meenu Agarwal.
Thank you. Thank you, Shivangi. First of all, I would like to wish all the women present in this platform and those who are listening or seeing us a happy Women's Day. And since it's a Women's Day special, my topic, I would like to speak about women's health. So the topic, as you can see, women's health, physical and mental health issues. So when we talk about health, why it is mental health issue as well? Women's health is incomplete without talking about physical and mental both side on. Because we women are very emotional and we are very attached with whatever is going inside our home or with us and people who are associated with us. So we take stress or depression or every small matter to our heart, and we keep on thinking, and which disturbs us. So women health, when we talk, we have to address both at a time. The data says the biggest issue of women, especially women of Indian origin or women residing in India, is malnutrition, specifically targeting towards iron deficiency anemia. Some goes unidentified because they don't get the test done, but usually they suffer with the symptoms of iron deficiency anemia, and because of their productivity goes low and their strength stamina goes down. And the second issue, which is cancer, which is globally the leading health issue in women across the whole globe. Cancer, especially breast cancer, is one of the leading cancer in women. And apart from that, cervical cancer is also there. I will go in a little bit of details about that. And the third leading health issue in women today is heart disease, which can be a surprise element for many, because the perception is heart diseases are commonly seen in men, but the data suggests women suffer with heart disease more than any men in the world. I mean, more than men population in the world. And the fourth condition is infertility or reproductive health issues in women because of the increased overload system, stress in the system. And also thanks to the modern lifestyle and the affluence of availability of variety of not so healthy food has also given rise to this infertility condition. And the last one is mental health condition, which is depression. I would like to address here about iron deficiency anemia, which the word already says, deficiency of iron in the body. What happens in that, not enough of healthy red blood cells are surviving in your body. And because of lack of iron, the lifespan of this red blood cell diminishes. Cell becomes enlarged and cell dies much before than the valid time period. And as a result, the person suffering with iron deficiency anemia feels tired, sick, or less of energy, or feel little warm, like a feverish kind of condition in the body, but yet the thermometer will never identify that temperature. The person will feel uneasy. The skin becomes pale, look always tired, sometimes shortness of breath is also seen. What are the reasons of iron deficiency anemia? Is it only confined to a low socioeconomic group? No, it is not. It is equally prevalent in high affluent families, women as well. So what are the leading causes? It is commonly seen in periodic women age because of excessive bleeding. This can also be a reason of going low on iron levels. Sometimes it is seen that your periods bleeding is more than normal, which we don't talk about, because talking about menstruation is still a taboo in our society. And most of the women don't even know if their menstrual bleeding losses are normal or more. So it is ideally recommended to speak to your gynae, get a checkup done, discuss about this. If you think it is more, the flow is more, you feel uneasy, you feel lack of energy or breathless, or you feel tired, especially more tired, or you feel pain during your periods, please get a checkup done. And the second reason could be lack of iron-rich food in the diet, which is quite possible. And the third reason is even the diet is rich in iron, not properly balanced diet, which actually is not making that iron available to your body from the diet. So let me explain you how and what it is, because this is one of the most common reason why Indian origin women suffers from iron deficiency when we speak about high socioeconomic family, because there is no deficiency of food availability. So iron deficiency anemia diet, when I prescribe or suggest, first food groups which I have written here are beans and lentils. So try ensure that your diet should be having enough of variety of dal, pulses, beans, legumes like chana, chole, rajma, and the different variety of dals. Try to have dark leafy green vegetables as a part of your daily diet. Have plenty of seasonal vegetables. Dried fruits like raisins, apricots, figs, dates, try to have them in moderation, because these are good sources of iron. Peanuts, pistachios, almonds, these are good sources too. Have fortified cereals or even the whole grains. As a dietitian, when we suggest, I was listening to Divya, she has very nicely said about the wholesome meal. Yes, wholesome meal is something which one should look forward towards when they want to diet. Diet does not mean just calorie restriction to an extent where you are restricting any food groups. So we always suggest, as a healthy diet, cereals should be the part of the diet. So one part is the carbohydrate that should be from whole grains. Now, whole grains could be wheat, which can be rice, which can be ragi, or any different millets which are available throughout across our country easily. So when you are eating cereals, See, if you have focused, I have so far talked only about vegetarian sources of iron in the diet. We all know red meat is an excellent source of iron, and those who are low in iron levels and non-vegetarian, please have red meat. But I will not suggest red meat as a daily source of iron for your diet, because red meat comes with inbuilt inflammation, which is not very healthy for a daily diet. So have in moderation, eat it till your levels of iron goes up. But those who are not meat eaters, those who are vegetarians, for them, there are plenty of sources of iron in vegetarian diet. The problem is this iron is not readily absorbed by your body alone. So you need to be very careful how you can absorb this iron from the diet. So if you are eating cereals, cereals are also good source of iron, provided you eat vitamin A rich food or beta carotene rich food along with cereals. So what are beta carotene rich food? Beta carotene rich food are all the yellow, orange, red, purple kind of fruits or vegetables. So try to eat this all colorful fruits and vegetables, especially these colorful vegetables along with cereals. So your body will absorb this beta carotene, it will convert into vitamin A, and vitamin A helps absorption of iron from the cereal rich diet. You will get better absorption of iron from cereals. We eat variety of leafy vegetables, beans, lentils, but Indian diet also focus on eating this full platter of meal. Alongside, we also eat dairy in some form like dahi, chach, raita, buttermilk, or yogurt alone. So these dairy are rich source of calcium, which is equally needed by our body. But the moment we combine these two together, in presence of calcium, iron is not absorbed by your body. So even we are providing our body a very good iron rich platter, your body is unable to absorb that iron inside your body. So try keeping a gap of 30 to 45 minutes between consumption of any iron rich diet and consumption of dairy. This will help iron from your body to get better absorbed. Try adding little bit of vitamin C rich source like little bit of lime juice, or you can add, you can have one amla or amla juice or one orange or any citrus fruit just before your meal. This vitamin C will help improving your iron absorption from the diet. So you can easily combat iron deficiency anemia by focusing on the 2-3 pointers. Add vitamin C before your meal or with your meal. Avoid having any calcium rich or dairy product alongside with your meal, and try avoiding any caffeine intake, tea, coffee. We usually drink a tea or coffee after our meals. Try to maintain a gap of 30 to 45 minutes. This will ensure that the iron from your food is better absorbed by your body. Sorry, it got stuck. Yeah, the next element is cancer. In women, the most common type of cancers are breast cancer, which is the most common, and the next are ovarian, uterine, and cervical cancers. So for cancer, I would suggest get regular screening for cancer on periodic manner. Those who have any family history or genetics related to breast cancer must ensure annual checkup for breast screening is done. And HPV vaccination is important. At least this will minimize the risk for cervical cancer. Get this done for your young children, like school going girls, and even the adult women. If you have not been vaccinated for HPV vaccine, get your vaccination done so that you can minimize the risk of having the cervical cancer. See, screening helps us early detection of the cancer. So at least ensure that we are doing our level best to avoid this risk factor. And the next in line is heart disease. What are the risk factors? Being overweight, smoking tobacco, leading a super sedentary lifestyle, which also means that working women are also sedentary. Why? Because they are also sitting prolonged hours, hours after hours, and working on the desk. Even the women or men who are working in the gym for an hour or 2 hours every day, high intensity workout they are doing, and then what they are doing throughout the remaining part of the day, they are just sitting and working, not moving their body. That is equally harmful than puffing a cigarette. Sitting more than an hour at a desk at one position is that bad. What we are doing, we are extensively working out in the morning and then nullifying all the good work during the remaining part of the day by not moving our body. Don't do that. Ensure that you are increasing your active step count. Ensure that you are moving after every 1 hour. Set alarms, set reminder, move out, get out of your chair, clock some steps. Your smartwatch always indicates move, cover 200 steps, cover 250 steps. Do that. Get a glass of water for yourself. Go to the toilet visit. Just if there are calls, rather than sitting and talking, stand up, walk, stroll around your desk and talk. This small steps will help improving your active movement, which is way more healthy towards keeping your heart health uplifted. So remember, and genetics also plays a role for women. Those who have a family history of heart disease, they are prone to having heart disease in future. Ensure that you are leading a healthy lifestyle, which means eating clean, doing regular exercise, but sleeping on time is also equally important. Because when we sleep on time, remember our healing process, healing mechanism is at peak when we are in deep sleep. If we don't sleep on time, what is happening? Our body is getting more inflammation, hormonal imbalances are set in, which is deteriorating our quality of our lifestyle, which is deteriorating our health overall. There is one more condition when we are talking about women specific. There's one more condition which is called menopause, which also increases the risk of heart disease in women. Menopausal women, where estrogen starts trimming down with the set of menopause, estrogen ceases to build in our body. So what happens? Our lipid profile starts building up. There is a sudden change in a woman's body seen, or your fat profile changes, which is indication of some buildup of negative buildup towards heart health. So women, get alert, be active, check your food, what you are eating, avoid those so-called processed food, and try to sleep on time. Have a restful sleep so that stress levels are minimized and your body heals better. I would suggest as a dietary advice, avoid dairy in terms of milk, because milk, we all know pure milk is not available. All milk are available with hormone injection, which is not healthy for your body. But if you are vegetarian, please ensure that yogurt, dahi ya chach, please don't stop. That is very healthy for your gut. Avoid sugar or sugary food. Sugar in any color, any name, yellow, brown, red, white, whatever sugar, ensure that this is sugar. Please avoid. Avoid processed food, dabba wala khana. Jitna avoid kar sakte hai, please kariye. It is not healthy. And avoid processed food in terms of, see, I said whole grains. Wheat is good, but wheat flour, whole wheat flour is good. But the same wheat, when turned into maida or the processed white flour, please avoid that. That is highly processed. Kuch nutrients nahi rehta. So avoid processed food. Limit your sodium intake. We Indians eat a lot of salt in our food. Add salt only till what is needed while cooking. Stop eating salt as a sprinkler on salad. Stop eating salt as a sprinkler on top of your fruits. Those are not meant to be. Avoid as much as sodium you can sprinkle in terms of salt on your food. That is unhealthy for your body. It will give you inflammation. At times, those who are prone to eating this kind of sprinkling of salt, you will see when you wake up in the morning, your face is puffed up. Your eyes are puffiness. These are because of extra sodium intake. Limit your sodium, otherwise BP problem is waiting at your doorstep. Quit smoking, limit your alcohol intake. And increase your water. Water is the free flow drink. Choose it, make it your friend. There is no limit for water. Keep drinking as and when you need. In terms of overall health and wellness, you need for plenty of fruits and vegetables. Ensure at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables in a day, every day you eat. When I say 5 serving, for fruits, 1 serving is like a size of a tennis ball. So 1 medium apple or 1 medium banana is 1 serving. So easily 2 to 3 fruits one can easily have. So at least 2 fruits in a day, and target 3 bowls of vegetable. 1 bowl of vegetable is like a serving of a vegetable. So try to have 5 servings of fruits and vegetables together in a day, and try to have 3 to 4 different colorful fruits and vegetables every day. Why? Different color means different set of minerals, different sets of vitamins in your daily diet. More the antioxidants, more the merrier for your body. Ensure you are having regular consumption of legumes, beans, garlic, onion, cinnamon. A pinch of cinnamon in any of your food you can add. And curcumin, it is there in turmeric powder, but in very lesser amount. So women, if you are having any kind of inflammatory health issues, ensure that you are having curcumin supplement in terms of capsules of curcumin, because those are concentrated sources of curcumin as antioxidants. And women, again, for those who are suffering with any inflammation or inflammatory or reproductive health issues, go for chamomile tea or ashwagandha. These are really soothing, relaxing, and helps removing the pain from your body. Especially those who are suffering with periodic pain, they also get benefited by this. And again, the same thing for all of us: stop smoking, get enough sleep, regular physical exercise is a must, and on top, if possible, 2 to 3 days of weekly strength training, a minimum, so that your bone health density is also maintained properly. We all know, as women, post 40, our bone health starts deteriorating, leading to osteoporosis later on. Good nutrition is a must for everybody. Remember, do not avoid annual health checkups, especially the list which I have shown here. It is for women: cholesterol and blood pressure, pelvic exam and pap smears test, breast exam and mammograms. Keep looking on your skin of your face and the other body parts also for moles, and keep observing them, that the mole size is not changing, or you don't observe any new changes in your mole. This can be a sign and symptom of building up of some tumor or cancer inside your body. Osteoporosis screening is a must post 40, and do not forget to test for diabetes profile. Annual test will help you keep updated about your health. Thank you very much. I am open to take all your questions. I am reachable in 2 WhatsApp number. One is my India number, which is 98310 and the other is my Singapore number, +65 9647 9240. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Meenu. That was very, very insightful. And I'm sure people on the call and those who will be seeing our recording would love to connect with you in person to consult. The contact details of Miss Meenu have already been shared. So please go ahead and consult her for your reference. Now we open the floor for question and answers. So please pour in your question in the chat box.
Hi, Meenu. Deepika here. Awesome presentation. A lot of myths got busted and quite insightful. Thank you so much for that information. I actually have a question in terms of, because we talked about antioxidants and vitamins and all. After, they say that, okay, when you've crossed 30, you've crossed 35, 40, whatever, you need to take X number of multivitamins. That's something which is mandatory. Is this true, or what do you suggest?
This is true, Deepika. Like, if you have noticed, I have suggested about iron, that in presence of calcium, iron is not absorbed in our body, right? Similarly, in presence of vitamin C, iron is better absorbed. Similarly, there are many more internutrient interaction happens in our body. So because of that, we may be eating some good food, but sometimes some of the micronutrients may not be absorbed well. So it is a good idea to supplement on top with a multivitamin of good quality.
Great. And one last question, if I may ask, this is about the whole organic thing, right? Nowadays, wherever you go, any type of vegetables to fruits to, everything in the market, you have an organic version part of it. Thoughts on that, please?
See, you want my honest thoughts?
Yes.
We all are Indians. We know what organic is basically, and most of the time how true the organic certificate is from. So if it is truly organic, if you believe that, please go for it. That is the cleanest. When we say organic, it means there is no pesticide, no insecticide given. And when we say organic or grass-fed cow thing, this, that, which means truly the cow is not injected and grass-fed. So if these are the two things we associate with the organic things, if that certificate is well versed and you really believe that it is coming from the reliable resources, please have it. That is really good. That is the reason. The problem is these days certificates are also easily available without any strict stringent rules. So that is the worry and the challenge. Best is if you can grow certain things in your home kitchen, home garden, if the space allows, time allows. But if not, yes, if you can afford those organic products, please go with it. And if not, eat whatever is available, try to clean, minimize the dirt, and you can soak those vegetables or fruits with soda bicarb solution to avoid the top layer of insecticide or pesticide infestation. and improve mentally, and you feel satisfied that, okay, I am eating little clean. This is what maximum people are doing, because not everybody can afford organic food. Not everybody can do home kitchen or home gardening, So try to
True.
choose whatever is possible, whatever organic we can have, please try and have it.
Sounds good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Any more questions? Anybody feel free to ask question. You can simply unmute and ask.
I have another if I can.
Yes, yes.
I am back. So in terms of metabolism, that's one of the topic, right? Always like as you age, your metabolism rates goes down. So anything related to that bit, how to tackle that, ensuring that our metabolism is always high?
Increase your movement. First and simplest answer. Increase your movement, increase your exercise. Does not mean it has to be high intensity exercise. Just walking, moving, clocking steps after 1 hour, every hour helps improving your metabolism.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Any more questions, anybody?
Yes, I have a question. So, ma'am, like people, if we talk about especially our mothers and the women we have seen growing up, they always feel that if they spend time on fitness, exercising, or maybe movement, they'll cut out time from their household chores, and if it might tire them, and they might not be able to do their regular work. So, would you like to share some thoughts on how including exercise in your daily routine can actually help increase your overall productivity towards your other things that you have?
Absolutely. What happens, when we exercise, say for even 20 minutes also, it releases certain chemicals in our mind, in our brain, which makes you feel more energetic, more charged up and happy inside. And just compare a person who is always feeling sad, oh, because of so many work in my hand, I'm unable to take charge of my body. That feeling will make you feel happy, or when you really feel happy. So when are you feeling more charged? You can be more productive when you are charged up. So exercising always gives you that additional boost in your body, in your mind, to extra produce extra work, whether it is household chores or taking care of your children or going office, finishing your office work. It is always a plus plus. So do not ignore workout just because you have lined up with work of your day-to-day work activity. What you need to do is sit for 10 minutes or 20 minutes and list out all your work and try to plan your day beforehand, so that you know what you need to do. Because mostly we are tied up mentally so much that we are actually wasting more time, which could be more productive, and which you would have organized beforehand. You would have been done easily all your household chores and your exercise too, along with your regular office work or outside work, whichever you are doing. Actually, these are all doable. You just need to plan beforehand. Don't just get afraid that, oh, because of my child, because of my office work, I am unable to work out. I have done, and I am seeing many women who are working with me, who are having young children, who are working in office with a really stressful job, deadlines to meet, and yet they are achieving good health because they are mindful and watchful, and they are planning their day nicely. I'm sure you can also do this.
Definitely. I mean, this is exactly what I was talking about. Another thing that I wish to discuss is a taboo around therapy. As you mentioned, that we can't go ahead talking about fitness for a woman if we don't concentrate on mental health.
Yes.
So, what do you feel about if some, because in our family, especially in India, if you want to go for a therapy, it is considered like something you shouldn't go for. It should be your last resort, and people don't look up to you as something inspiring if you're going for therapy. So, what is your thoughts on this?
Yeah, you are correctly said. It is still a taboo in our society, but I would say last 2 years of Corona has shown people that yes, this is a problem. World must need to address this, and high time people start addressing it. Like any other organ, if we get physically ill, we visit doctor, we address the issue. If we don't address that, issue becomes bigger. If we don't address obesity, it gives to heart disease, it gives to cholesterol buildup, it gives to diabetes, and so on. So we need to address this. Similarly, mental health is a spectra, it's a disease, it's a problem with certain parts in our brain. Some nerves can be more triggering. It's just people need to understand there can be some issues with the brain. Does not mean कि वो पागल है या mental health problem है, मतलब ऐसा नहीं. This is wrong. High time people need to start understanding. Like for physical health issue, we go to a physician. Similarly, for mental health issue, we need to go to the right person to address, to go to the psychologist, to speak to the person, to go to the counselor to address your issue. But अगर नहीं करेंगे तो problem है. We live in an educated world. We need to educate our family first. So you need to stand up for yourself, dear, rather than just listening and subsiding. Be mentally confident. Be strong that yes, you are not doing anything wrong. Let people say. लोग तो बोलेंगे ना, लोग तो हर चीज पे बोलते हैं. तो उससे क्या है? We live in a democratic world. सबको freedom of speech है. But it is up to you. What if you are really suffering with this kind of condition? Please address. Go to the seek help. Reaching out for help, there is no harm. Suicidal condition is such a big deal in today's world. Not only for women post below 60, suicide is a big major mental health issue, which the globe is actually facing now. Domestic violence is again another issue, which is also globally prevalent. In fact, WHO is going to finally going to declare it as a epidemic. It's not only in India. India में तो बड़ा है ही. It is globally such a big issue. So ये सारी चीजें ना mental health के हम taboo बनाते हैं, हम बात नहीं करते. अभी I have just told about menstruation. We don't talk about menopause. Ask how many men जिनको पता है what menopause is. They don't know. Married men, they don't know. They don't know what the woman is going about. It's about, ठीक है, I am concerned about my lady of my life, but they don't want to understand because उनको सिखाया ही नहीं गया है. And they are hardly interested. So people need to know, irrespective they are men or women, they need to understand what the person is going through. चाहे वो शरीर में हो रहा है, दिमाग में हो रहा है, दोनों equally problem creating है. अगर स्वस्थ दिमाग, healthy mind नहीं रहेगा, how will you work properly? How will you lead your life normally? So this thing has to go out. We need to address this as soon as possible. The moment you address something is wrong, you are not able to focus, आपकी नींद गलत हो रही है, you are feeling stressed, you are unable to focus, please seek help. अगर 10 लोगों के बीच आप हो and yet you feel alone, you are not happy, you don't enjoy anybody's company, there is something going wrong. Please seek help. Counselors are there. You don't need to go to psychiatrist for the first thing. There are psycho counselors, psychological counselor, helplines are available. In fact, there are many helplines which are free on internet these days. From India, I know many. So please seek help. Talking to people, opening your heart out at times help you. We all need a vent to vent out our inner feeling. There's nothing to hesitate. Speak out. You never know. You start feeling better and lighter.
Agreed, totally agreed. We also have a couple of questions in the chat. They want to know how to handle stress and any supplements. Should we go for any supplements for that?
See, stress can be of varied types. First, you need to identify what are the root cause, what is the trigger which is giving you stress. Is it your deadline, your behavior in the office, or your boss's behavior, or your colleague's behavior, or at home, somebody is triggering that stress to you. First, you need to identify. Just don't think I'm stressed and I need to pop in some supplement. This is not going to resolve. First, try to identify, try to go to the root cause of it, try to solve that. At times, we don't speak. You know, there are bigger battles, many big battles. History has shown जो बातें करके solve हो जाती है, तो stress तो छोटी सी चीज है. So try to first identify the root of the stress and then try to discuss, speak out. हो सकता है बात से solve हो. अगर नहीं हो रहा तो फिर next step. Supplements are there. As I have suggested, chamomile tea is a very light, soothing drink which help you feeling light and better and inducing good sleep. Ashwagandha is our normal Purana Ayurvedic herb, which can also be taken to help relief from stress. Your mind relaxes and soothes. You feel lighter and better. But सिर्फ इससे नहीं होगा. We need to speak out. स्ट्रेस जब होता है दिमाग में, दिल में बहुत कुछ भरा होता है which we don't speak out. We need to evacuate that to get that inner relief. वो बहुत जरूरी है. There is another question I can see. What should be a good eating schedule, healthiest eating pattern? Eating schedule, normally if you ask me for a normal person who is not having any specific alag se hatke routine, 3 main meals, and in between day at least 2 fillers as a 2 healthy snack. So breakfast, lunch, dinner are the 3 main meals, and then 2 snacks, small snacks. In between, one is a mid-morning snack between breakfast and lunch, and one can be between lunch and dinner. For those who are working late hours till late night, for them one post-dinner healthy snack can also be suggested. So it depends on what your work lifestyle is and how your lifestyle is permitting the food. So based on that, आप meal frequency decide कर सकते हैं. Main meal का मतलब ये नहीं कि big platter of meal. It can be small portion of healthy, wholesome meal. So you can divide the meal. And what was the next? What is the healthiest eating pattern? There is no one fixed mantra which works for everybody. Remember, every human is individual, is unique. सबकी बॉडी पे अलग काम होता है. कुछ लोग बोलते हैं इंटरमिटेंट फास्टिंग करते हैं, बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट आता है. दूसरे दिन दूसरे से मिलती है इंटरमिटेंट फास्टिंग, क्या मुझे ये प्रॉब्लम हो गई. What does it says? हर इंसान की बॉडी अलग है. आप अपनी बॉडी को समझो, आइडेंटिफाई योर बॉडी, ऑब्जर्व योर बॉडी, हाउ इट रिएक्ट्स टू फूड. Are you the one whose body is fine with 3 meals in a day, or you are the one who needs only 2 big meals and maybe 2 or 3 small fillers? So it depends. Identify, notice, observe, and then follow. That is your body's response. Any more question? Acha, ek cheez, one more thing. When you are saying healthy eating pattern, one thing, this is about the frequency of the meal, I have answered. But ideally, a meal platter should be whatever, when you are eating main meals, one portion should be your wholesome carbohydrate. Equally by volume should be your protein portion, which means 1 portion wholesome carb, 1 portion protein, and 2 times, mean twice the volume, should be vegetables. So 1 portion carb, 1 portion protein, 2 portions vegetable in the plate would define an ideal balanced plate for the person, whoever it is. अगर इतना राइस है, इतना ही प्रोटीन हो, and दोनों को मिला के जो वॉल्यूम होता है उतना वेजिटेबल्स होना चाहिए. That will be ideally a well-defined plate for you. And इसके अलावा कुछ और खा सकते हैं. As I said, 2 servings of fruits, 1 to 2 teaspoons of mixed seeds you can have, 6 to 8 nuts in a day you can have, and drink plenty of water throughout the day.
That interaction has been very, very insightful, I guess. And we have another question on anxiety. Okay. We have another question from a participant. Can you share some thought on anxiety, Meenu?
Yes. One thing is, first, the person whoever is suffering with anxiety, you need to understand, not everything in this world is going to according to your wish. दुनिया ना कभी आपकी तरह चली है, ना कभी चलेगी. यहाँ तक अपने बच्चे ही नहीं सुनते, बाहर वाले तो बिल्कुल नहीं. तो what are you anxious for? किस चीज की anxiety है? Learn to be happy with whatever you have. Aspiration रखना अच्छी बात है. In life there will be incidences where you may not be happy with many of the things which is happening, which may be against your wishes. We need to learn to make peace with it. Anxiety इसीलिए होती है, we have thought something which has not worked accordingly and we are not ready to accept it mentally. Mostly हमें इस चीज की anxiety होती है. If it is not a medically or clinical terms of anxiety. Clinically अगर है तो again I will say, go speak to the therapist, speak to the counselor first. They will identify whom you should be going, whether to a therapist or to the psychiatrist. They will ensure that if any medicine is needed, they will provide you. But normally, just normal common terms, we say anxiety, then you need to learn to manage. You can do yoga, you can do meditation, you can involve yourself in certain activities which makes you feel happy. Some people just love talking to their friends and they feel relaxed. Some people go for a run outside, they feel relaxed. Some people love to listen to music, they feel relaxed. So it's up to you. Identify which activity makes you feel happy and less anxious or less stressed. You will be better off.
Thank you, Meenu. I think that answers beautifully what was asking. So now I would like to invite Akshay, my associate from Holistic Fitness Online, to brief you about our key programs and how you can win prizes worth 5,000. Please stay tuned and enjoy. Happy fitness to you.
Hello everyone, and good afternoon all. As Shivangi explained, at Holistic Fitness Online, we help organizations to improve employee engagement and the productivity through holistic fitness interventions and programs. So, what we do is we invest in employee and self fitness that can help organizations and individuals to improve productivity up to 20%. So, we have four flagship programs to support you on this journey. The first one is Fitness Buddy. In Fitness Buddy, what we do is we provide the fun and gamified way to achieve your fitness goal with your colleagues. And it's a 3-month program where we take you through a structured and gamified fitness program to help you assess, set, and achieve your fitness goal. And with daily time investment as little as 10 to 15 minutes and weekly masterclass of 40 minutes, you and your employee can achieve high level of productivity and engagement. And moving to the second program, that is Fitness for is Fun Game. In this, we play with your colleagues and friends for 30 to 40 minutes. That it's online game on fitness and online team building. That's game based on fitness concepts, perfect as icebreaker and team bonding activities. And the game segment can be customized to reflect your company key strategy elements as well. 5 to 50 packs can play at the same time. Moving to the third program, that is Project Kilobyte. In this, we have a capsule size 21 day powered packed habit building courses that will help you and your employee to learn and practice healthy way of weight management with healthy rituals. And moving to the fourth program, that is Mental Gym. In this, to take care of most important aspects of fitness, that as Meenu ma'am has already mentioned, that mental gym is very much important. That in today's scenario, that mental health and fitness, we have designed mental gym to help you build muscle to tackle mental fitness challenge and improve resilience. And we facilitated by our counselors and industry experts. Mental fitness coaching sessions are conducted on periodic and need basis. And for further inquiry or details, you may contact us at contact@holisticfitnessonline.com and or on our website, that is www.holisticfitnessonline.com. And we also mention this in the chat box. So Shivangi.
Thank you, Akshay. Thank you for introducing all the major programs. Now we have the most interesting part of the webinar, the prizes and the rewards. So we will start a quick quiz and let's see if you remember the names of our flagship programs. So in the chat box, you can type in the name of any of the program of our holistic fitness that you remember, and the first to answer would be considered for the prizes. Great. I think, okay. Thank you so much, Deepika. That's great. You remember two of them. So I think you're gonna win the prize for sure. Thank you. Thanks, Naved. We have more responses coming in. Great. So, as a token of appreciation, we are extending a 1+4 hours of fitness is fun online team building game and the free detailed assessment of holistic fitness to all the participants who joined and stayed with us. You will get a detailed assessment report and recommendation. Please fill in the form that we'll be passing in the chat box to give your name and email address, and we will send you your free pass of Fitness is Fun game and holistic fitness assessment link. You can bring in four or of your colleagues at pre-book time as per your convenience to play the virtual game with us. Each of this pass is worth $100. So do not forget to complete the form that we have given in the chat box to avail this $100 worth of free gift. You have the form link in the chat box, so please go ahead and use this to claim your rewards. We will also be sharing a feedback link in the chat box. We would love to hear from you on how we can be more effective and support you in your fitness journey. We also would like to thank our speakers, Ms. Meenu Agarwal and Ms. Divya Verma, for sharing their knowledge and experience with us. Above all, we want to thank you all for joining in and helping us promote the concept of fitness for all.